Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Robi'atus Sholeha. I'm delegation from Zainul Hasan Krucil Senior High School. And today, I want to tell you a story about hope, determination, and the power of the younger generation. This story comes from a place rich in culture, togetherness, and hard work is Java. In a small town in East Java, there lived a young girl named Sinta. Sinta came from a humble family. Her father was a fisherman and her mother was a traditional snake at the market. Every morning before school, Sinta will help her mother prepare the food for sale. Life wasn't always easy for her family. Sometimes the cat from the sea was meager and sometimes the market was quiet. However, Sinta's parents always reminded her of one thing. Education is the bridge to a better future. Sinta believed those words with all her heart. At school, she fell in love with science and technology. She was curious about how things work and how knowledge can solve problems in society. However, her school had limited facilities. The laboratory equipment was old and the internet connection was often slow. But that didn't stop Sinta. She just learning her way. Every afternoon, she spent her time reading books, watching educational video whenever internet worked, and asking her teachers many questions. One day, something happened that changed her perspective. Near her village, the plastic waste was polluting the beach. The water was dumped bottles, plastic bags, and various rubbish onto the shore. The beach that was once beautiful was slowly become a wasteland. Sinta felt the sadness seeing this. She began to think, how can a young person like me help solve this problem? That question became the start of the journey. Together with few friends, Sinta started a small project. They experimented with turning plastic waste into eco-friendly bags. In the beginning, they experiment very constantly. The bricks broke easily, the mixture just puddled, many people doubted them. But Sinta remembered something her teachers once said. Failure is not the end of the road, it is part of the process. With those words in mind, they kept trying. After many attempts, they finally succeeded in creating strong bricks from recycled plastic. These bricks were not only durable but also helped reduce plastic waste in their area. Their innovation began to attract attention. Sinta and her team were invited to represent their project in a youth innovation competition from the East Java province. They were eventually chosen to represent East Java in a national innovation competition. For the first time, Sinta traveled to a big city and met many talented young people from various across Indonesia. It was then that Sinta realized something beautiful. Indonesia is overflowing with gifted youth. When it was her turn to present, she said with pride, "This project started a small village in East Java, but we believe that small idea can create a big change for Indonesia." Her words touched many hearts. By the end competition, Sinta and her team received a special award for environmental innovation. Honorable judges, this story reminds us that great achievement can come from anywhere, from a big cities or tiny villages, because what matters most is courage, creativity, and the desire to make a difference. From East Java for Indonesia, the spirit of the younger generation continues to shine, And perhaps the next inspiring story will come from one of us here today. And thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.